Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. It's warm and sunny, and we're expecting a high of 22 degrees Celsius. So it's just a perfect day. It's just gorgeous. The only thing is they've been doing some of that burning off, that hazard reduction, that's what they call it, hazard reduction burns. So they do that when there's no danger of the fire getting away from them, and they reduce the amount of undergrowth. And I guess it would take some of the larger growth as well, but it's mainly for the undergrowth, so there's not as much to catch fire when it comes into summer next year or at the end of the year. So there's a bit of a smoky smell in the air, and yesterday apparently was really bad. I didn't even notice it yesterday because I went out with my youngest daughter and we did some errands down at the shopping centre, which was so good to be out. I even forgot one of the things that we were meant to do. I left it at home, so we had to come back. So the whole thing took a bit longer than it should have. But it was just great to be out. It was great. It was really, really good. A bit tiring, but not too bad. And then when we got back, my daughter made up my bed with the fresh sheets and did a few other things for me. And then many hours had passed. It just went quickly, I think, because I was still walking a bit slowly and stuff like that. But anyway, it was a lovely day, and that was yesterday. It was meant to be very smoky, which I didn't notice. I guess we were inside the shopping centre most of the time, or inside the house, although the doors were open. Anyway, that's all boring, isn't it? Do you know what? I was going to make this a short video, and I've already just rambled on about absolutely nothing. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I will try and make a short video. It's going to be my challenge of the day. And I haven't even told you that it's Sunday morning here. It's 11:15 and it's a gorgeous day. And you are looking at my three babies, and I'm sorry that the outside legs of Pippa and Jonty are cut off. But it's very difficult to line three babies up and get everybody to fit in really well into the video. So this is what you're seeing, as much as I could really fit in easily. Because if I zoom any further out, it's going to be obvious to you that they're sitting on the stove. And I want to keep the illusion going, even though I've admitted to you that they're on the stove. At least it looks as though they're sort of sitting up together on a lovely quilt. So what I've done is I've dressed my babies in their beautiful English outfits. Lottie's outfit, they're all from Boden, and they're all in the same sort of royal baby range. And Lottie's outfit was actually a gift from Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies. That was part of that parcel she sent me, and that I called my cheering up parcel, because I got to open it when I came home from hospital. It actually arrived while I was in hospital, but I saved it till I got home. So Lottie's is, and they're all a cream colour, beautiful cream colour, all in one. What did I call them before? I don't know. Anyway, all in one. And there's pink smocking across the bodice with 3 embroidered corgi dogs on top of the smocking. And then there's just a Peter Pan collar that's piped in pink. And the poppers that you can see are also pink, so they look really cute, but around her legs. And that's it. It's very beautiful and simple. And Pippa is wearing exactly the same all-in-one, but it's smaller. Hers is a newborn size. It's identical to Lottie's, and I actually ordered Pippa and Jonty's ones so that they would all be in the same outfits. I just couldn't help myself. So, Suzanne, it's your fault. You made me spend money. It's nothing to do with me. It's all your fault. So, anyway, we have Jonty on the other side of Lottie, I beg your pardon, and he's wearing his all-in-one, which is the same cream fabric, and his smocking across the bodice is in blue, a pale blue, and he's got 3 embroidered beef eaters marching across his chest, and he has a Peter Pan collar that is piped in red, and his little poppers are in red as well, whereas the girls were in pink. So that's sort of it. This is my English babies today. I won't call them royalty. They're prince and princesses to me, but probably not to the rest of the world. So I'll just call them my English babies for today. I hope you've liked seeing them. There is one other thing I did want to say, and I'll be short, and that is that I am starting to feel overwhelmed with all the comments. that I really love. I've read them so many times I can't tell you. And I think I replied to 3 or 4. I sat down the other night and I couldn't do any more. So I think what I'm going to have to do, because I still want to keep making videos, but the more videos I make, the harder it gets. So I think what I will do, if it's okay with you guys, tell me if it's not okay, and I'll have another stab at replying to all the comments that are still up. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put a heart next to all the comments until now, because I have read them. Believe me, I've read them and reread them, because you've given me such good advice in them about being a bit more easy on myself and understanding that I'm still healing, all sorts of things, and advice about the cleaning company, things I hadn't even thought of, hadn't occurred to me. You've really helped me with. So I think what I might do is put a heart next to each comment so that you know I've seen it, and then from this video on I'll start keeping up with the comments. I hope that's alright with you. I hope so, because that will take the pressure off me a bit. I'm just feeling, I just feel like I'll never catch up and it's all too much, and I don't want to make any of you sad or think that you've been neglected, because believe me, you haven't. You really haven't. If there is a comment that that I feel really, really needs a reply, I will reply to that comment. So please know that I've read what you've written to me, and you know how much I appreciate it, because I've told you about 50,000 times. But I'm telling you again, because I want to underline it. If I had a highlighter that I could highlight my voice in, I would, because I want you to know how important you all are to me. Yes, I do. So please, if you specifically want me to answer something, I will write it in the comment under this video, and I will go back and find your comment, okay? So thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for your love and your kindness, and for being here again with me today, and for looking at my little babies dressed as little British babies. I think they look gorgeous. I love these outfits. Oh, and just funnily, I just want to say that you know how our babies, our kids all have tiny feet, well, most of them have tiny feet. Well, Lottie has tiny feet as well. Remember I showed you she fitted into some really microscopic shoes? Well, amazingly, this all-in-one that she's wearing, the feet part are almost too small for her. So how would they go on a real baby? I don't know. They're almost, the rest of it fits perfectly, but the foot part basically doesn't fit. I've had to pull it really tight up against her heel to make sure that it reaches the end of her heel, but then her little toes are right to the very end. So that shows me that the feet in these all-in-ones have just been made too small. Maybe they just assume babies keep their toes scrunched up all the time. I'm not sure, but they are very small. But they're still gorgeous, aren't they? And you can't tell, and the babies can't feel it. So we're happy, very happy. I absolutely love these outfits. I think they're so gorgeous on them. And I love how I've got them set up, but unfortunately I'm going to have to put them away, because I've got some family coming, and if they want to do anything in my kitchen, it's not a good idea to have babies on the stove. So I'll have to put them back in their respective sleeping places, which is a shame because they look beautiful. I'll get some photographs, I think, so I can remember this moment. So thank you very much for coming. I hope I haven't talked too much. Oh, I probably have, but I have, yeah. Anyway, I won't say any more. I'll say goodbye to you now. And yeah, so thank you very much for being here. And until we meet again, please take care and be kind to each other. Bye-bye.